and one thing led to another, and I got involved in that, and I haven't made a whole lot of them, but one thing led to another, like I said, and I want to know how they's made. I knew everything kind of except how they make one. And I bought one of Dan Buren that Paul Martin had made, and I really liked it. I got some of his gigs here. And I drove up to Bunker to meet him. And when I got up there, I thought it was 95, but it was 94 when I met him first time. And he's out in the shop working, and I liked him. He was very friendly with me. And I told him, I said, I collect them little bitty ones. You ever run across them or done any of them? Making them? He said, no, I never did. I said, I've been wanting the 4-prong. I don't have any of the 4-prong. I hear that. So he picked up a piece of steel about an inch and an eighth, inch quarter wide. And when you get through with them, they're about 2 inches wide when you get through the 4-prong. And he said, well, I'll just make you one. And I said, not out of that, that's too small. And you know, where I was arguing with the master and how to make gig, and that'd be like me arguing trigonometry with a professor. And he just smiled and went on about his business. I said, that's too small to make a 4-prong boat jig out of. He just paid me no mind. When he got through, it's over there. Had the most beautiful little thing I ever seen. 2 inches wide, just perfect. Wouldn't take nothing for it. And he just gave it to me.
And then you found out about how'd you find out about the program?
Somebody told me, and you know, for the life of me, I cannot remember. I can't remember. Somebody told me about the Missouri Folk Art Program. And at that time, in 95 and 6, they paid $1,500 to the master, the teacher, who was Paul Martin. He didn't want to do it, and he didn't know that. I wanted him to teach me how to make the exam. And because I watched him make that little 4-prong, I thought it was pretty darn interesting. And he just didn't care much about teaching. And so
You think that was because of his nature, or you didn't want to share his traits?
No, he didn't mind me standing watching him. I don't think he cared a bit, but he was getting old at the time.
Did he teach you? Is that what
He told me. Yeah.
I went through that program, as a blacksmith,
Did you?
back in 90.
Is
I
that
think.
Jim over there?
Yes, it is.
Well, I haven't seen you so long.
Yeah, about 90, I guess it was.
Who taught you?
My dad.
Your dad, okay. So you did it through the Missouri Folk Art?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
There's 3 of us in this room.
Wow, I know, you said
Yeah.
she did it too.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
What art did you learn?
Blacksmithing.
Just like general blacksmith?
Yeah, I got smithing by blood,
Uh-huh.
handed down, you know, looking back in our old family records, it's back in the 1700s, they worked in foundries. I guess it is in the blood,
Yeah.
because it's not coincidence that I just happen to be the metal guy.
Yeah. Well, see, this is Paul Martin's grandson here,
Uh-huh.
and Ray just got through teaching him in
I
2020,
see. All right.
so
Good.
it's third generation there.
Yeah, yeah.
I started out collecting gigs
Uh-huh.
in 91, and
Uh-huh.
one thing led to another.
Got into it then, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Ray found out about the folk art, and he contacted Paul again, and go ahead and tell him about that.
Well, that's the only reason he taught me, was he got $1,500 for teaching me.
I think that's what I got. Yeah. I think that's what I got paid was
Well, you
50.
can't blame me, you know, and he said at the time, he said, the only reason I'm going to do this is because it'll pay for my funeral expenses. That's what he said.
No
That's
kidding, Willie.
what he told me.
That's something.
He had kind of emphasized more, and you breathe that cold dust.
Yeah.
And then he'd been making gigs for 20 years, He can make 2 a day easy
He said he made 3 a day.
Well,
Well,
One
that
time,
was
one time, yeah.
one time.
but
that
he
I
can
know.
make 2 a day, that's what he tried to do, make 2 a day.
Yeah.
And, he was good, he's the best I ever know.
Did he do found material, or did he buy material, or?
No, he bought the coal. Sometimes you gotta get to him. We went to a school that was closed down there, coal, more electric. They give us a whole bunch of coal.
No, he's
How about
not
the
making
material?
No, he go to the junkyard,
Yeah, found material.
they
Yeah.
give him truck springs, that's what
Yeah.
we use,
Is that what you used? Yeah.
yeah.
My dad used those old hay rake teeth.
Yeah.
Big curved ones,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
you know, we make
And-
spikes out of them.
He made really good gigs out of that.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yep.
But,
They're
we
kinda
just,
hard to find now.
we just make the bowl, single prong spikes out of them.
He would make a big 3-prong gig. He gigged the lake. I never gigged the river until I got older. He always wanted to gig big fish, something worth gigging, he'd say.
Mhm.
And and he used a 3-prong, big 3-prong,
Yeah,
because of the big fish. Sucker would just go right through the in between, you know. So that wasn't good. That wasn't a good river gig, but it was a good big fish gig.
He was getting big carp and stuff
Big
like
carp
that.
and buffalo and catfish.
Yeah.
I tell you
Bass
what,
occasionally, by mistake.
Them
he
truck
said.
springs.
Yeah,
them truck springs 2 2¼ inches wide,
they're good.
up to 2½ would make good gigs.
Yes, they do. Make
The
good
older,
knives too.
older the better, of course, of the,
Yeah, it's more virgin material, so to
yeah,
speak.
it was
Yeah.
older.
This-
Right.
I've not got much faith in our recycled materials, kind of, compared to virgin material. You know, metal that was made years ago is much better, seems like.